All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Tell the World Nation Zoom call. I get to start by sharing announcements, and also that'll roll right into just my mini training this morning. So you guys, there is so much energy and buzz in our businesses right now. Arbonne has such an incredible incentive this month with the sponsorship waived. So I just want to go over that really quickly. So for PCs, their $29 sign-up fee is waived. It is only if they do a 150 QV order. So it's only a 150 QV order that also gets them free shipping. But remember, they don't get the free gift on their order now when they do it that way. They only earn it on the next round. So definitely best to get your PC signed up with a 250 QV order so they get their sponsors, their sign-up fee waived, free shipping, and the free gift instantly, and earning a gift on their next order. Now, consultants, there's a special on consultant signups as well. So for consultants with their 250 order, it's $49 to sign up. However, that is waived, completely waived if they do a 500 QV order. And with a 500 QV order, they also get free shipping and the free gift as well. So what an incredible way to get your consultant signed up with both the nutrition, both the skincare, and they get free shipping. We know that that order is like a big order when you're starting up. So how incredible to get free shipping and your sign up fee waive. That's going to save them so much money. You guys, it's literally like $100 less than we paid when we signed up, right? Also, the RE9 Rewind, oh my gosh, you guys, all the way rewound back to 2003 pricing. So there's a PC price and a consultant price. So for consultants signing up new, it's even cheaper. Get them that RE9 Rewind as their instead of the ASVP, and have them get the Genius Pads as their free gift. You guys, they are gonna be signing up for such a low amount. We need to be sponsoring the world right now, right? Also, we've got District Dreaming happening. This is the last month for that. So you guys, if you have not taken advantage of that at all yet, don't even worry, because we just saw on last Tuesday's meeting that there are people promoting in weeks. So why the heck not? Remember, with District Dreaming, you promote someone, you get $200, they promote some, and they get $200 for promoting within that short time period. So why the heck not, right? Also, registration for GTC opens up next month. I'm so excited about that because we have so much stuff going on, and usually we sign up in October, and I'm glad that we can just focus on all the amazing things in our business right now and sign up for GTC next month. But you guys, there's discounted pricing, and also this is the first time that I've ever seen that they've offered a payment plan with the lower sign-up rate, the early bird sign-up rate. So you guys, be ready to take advantage of that. We posted all the info for that on our team page. And with that, I just want to remind you guys, look at our team page, look at the source in our website, but think of our Facebook team page as like our intranet. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but a lot of businesses, corporate businesses, they have what's called an intranet, and that's where all employees go for employee information versus like the outside world, right? Our Facebook team page, that's where we go for all our employee information, right? Our business owner information. So if you are ever looking for anything, I bet you $1 million it's going to be there. You just do a search and you'll find it. What else? Oh my gosh, yeah, Sam's promotion. Okay, this is amazing too. Sam has an incentive for October through December. So this is really about really maximizing our final 90 days, you guys. What we are doing now, we all know that in our business, there's a 30, 60, 90-day cycle, right? And Jerry talked about the numbers game last week. But what we are doing right now is setting us up for this is our biggest quarter with nutrition, you guys, setting us up for New Year's, getting people going now, but also planting the seeds, getting people launched now so they can just blow up with all the momentum and everything that we have working for us between holiday shopping and the New Year healthy living. And people want to get healthy now too. So keep talking to people about our 30-day program. We start our next group on the 15th. Who doesn't want to drop a pumpkin, drop 10 to 15 pounds before we go into the holidays and put on another 5 to 10, right? Let's be real. No, but really we want to like start people off feeling and looking their absolute best, right? So remember that. And I just want to encourage all of you guys, again, going back to our meeting on Tuesday night, if you guys watch that team that blew up and that's on fire, there is a consultant who in 4 months has a team of 51 people. You guys, 51 people in 4 months. You know what she has done different than us? Absolutely nothing, except for she did more of it. She did more asks. She literally played the numbers game, just like Jerry was talking about. They talked about their 5, their checklist of 5. Really, that all they do, you guys, is the same as us, is the 6 steps to getting started. Launching, doing their dream team, going through those steps. But what they do right away is they ask 150 to 200 people. So my team, we challenged within ourselves to reach out to 200 people this week. So today is our last day. We're all working through our lists. And, I encourage you to go back to your contact list today, like action item today. Go back to your 100-person list, see if you can add on another 100 people, revise it, do whatever you need to do, and then bust it out, you guys. Ask people to join the 30-day, ask people about the RE9 Rewind, but more than anything, ask people about this business, because that's how you duplicate yourself. That's how you grow an organization. When you look at a business, they hire people to grow, right? You can never get so far just by yourself plugging away. It's a great way to start, but you're never going to expand and reach the masses like you want to reach. So I encourage you, as you're looking at sponsoring, think like business owner. Would you, if you were interviewing this person for a position at your work, which we know we're all independent business owners, so I want you to understand, I'm just trying to give a comparison here. You're not a boss, you're a coach, you're a leader, but think about if you were interviewing this person for a position, do they have the qualities that you're looking for someone you want to work with and partner with? Arbonne is an incredible tool for people, but it only should be a life raft if somebody is willing to bring the oars and paddle. They can't expect you to be the tugboat that pulls them down the river, okay? So I want you guys to think like a business owner when you're thinking about who you're reaching out to. Are they dependable? Are they responsible? Are they professional? Are they friendly? Are they driven? Are they passionate? Like whatever is important to you. But, it shouldn't be, oh, they don't have a job, they're looking for something, unless they have all those other qualities too, right? Anyways, okay, so that's it. I just want to encourage you guys today, bust out 100 to 200 texts or messages or Facebook or Instagram, whatever it is, and let's all get into massive, massive momentum, because that is all going to project us into this quarter on fire. It's all going to earn us all the incentives. Let's do this, you guys. Okay, with that, I'm going to pass it over to Ruth.
Woohoo! Oh my gosh, that's awesome. You guys, are you like not flipping out? I know some of you have started more recently in Arbonne, but for those of us who have been in for a few days or maybe years, this is the craziest month we've ever seen with what Arbonne has done, and it just keeps getting better. So definitely you want to take all these incentives and things that Arbonne is putting out there for us, take it by the horns. Arbonne is always giving us reasons to reach out and continue to not only love on our existing clients, but also to grow our teams even bigger, grow our clientele even bigger. And so it just is an explosion. And with what Sarah said, with growing our teams, you guys, we want people in our teams and we want them to experience this momentum and this growth and everything that's going on. We always say it's the tip of the iceberg, and we keep seeing the tip of the iceberg because it just keeps getting better, right? So it's like a revolving iceberg. I don't know. It's fantastic though. So anyways, I just wanted to jump on and share some things okay, so we have all these incentives and all of these great things. What do we do with them? How do we get our calendars booked? So we have to get really, really clear with our calendars. And if you really want to be a part of this promotion commotion, You want to make sure that you are in activity and that your calendar is full and is booked. Something that I love, Valerie Edwards recommends doing, is color coding your calendar so that you know what is actually going on there, not just having a full calendar in general, but having a full calendar that has that income producing activity on there as
Ruth, you're muted.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so with color coding, can you guys hear me now? I think you can. Awesome. So I swiped the wrong way. It's like online dating going bad. um, anyways, color coding. So if you want to do this, you could do green for Arbonne income producing activities. We call those IPA. Yellow for non-income producing. So it's still Arbonne activity, but it's not producing income. So something like this would be an activity you need for your business, but it's not producing income, right? You're learning. Pink is for your personal things. So maybe that's Bible study, or maybe that's yoga class or things like that. So personal. Blue is for family. And I recommend making this your non-negotiable. So at the beginning of your month, set this out as blue. This isn't going anywhere, right? Sometimes we can move our personal stuff around, but if it's family, I would really encourage you guys to keep that non-negotiable, because we know this is a big reason why we do this. And when you are with and loving on your family, you're going to get more support in this business as well. So make sure that you do set that time aside. Okay. So things to get going on, samples, having those samples packed and ready, prepared. Look at your preferred clients. You can send them new products. You can introduce them to the new lines. We have the holiday line. We have new products. So as you're doing drop kits, and if you're saying, I don't know what a drop kit is, go to the website, click on drop kits, and you will see what that is. Getting product into people's hands, introducing them to new stuff. You want to be the face of Arbonne to them, and you want to make sure that you're ahead of the game and that they know that they can shop from home at a discount. So make sure too that they know about the Shop Arbonne app. Do you use the Shop Arbonne app? I'm going to be honest. I'm so old school. I haven't really played with it that much. So that is something that I am adding on, is learning how to use that Shop Arbonne app. And then when you have your preferred clients, you can also send them the ID. So let them know what's going on. I personally have a Facebook page that I'm picking up again. Definitely have dropped the ball on it, but for my preferred clients, so they know these things that are going on too, so I can reach them quickly, and then I can do my individual reach outs to them. So send them their consultant or preferred client ID as well, and that will help them log on to the app even quicker. Because when it's easy, people will do it, right? If it's complicated, they aren't going to want to do it as much. So we want to simplify as much as we can. And then as you're booking presentations, we always want to have a skincare one and a nutrition one at our homes. And I'm going to jump into a few more fun ideas for that as well. But when you have parties or when you have events in person or even online, when those cancel, something to really keep yourself ahead of the game, if you have a QV goal, and I recommend you always have a QV goal for that party, whether it's 500 QV, 1,000 QV, 2,000 QV, set that goal. And if that happens to cancel, make up for that. Do some reach outs to hit that goal again. So, you know, sometimes you say, oh, I cleaned my house and I did everything. We go, woe is me. And you sit there and you just eat your protein balls and you turn on a TV show or something like that. Perfect. Now I'm going to binge watch my favorite Netflix show because I'm so sad my business isn't going anywhere. So then you dig yourself into a deeper hole with your business by not doing anything. Don't do that. Use that time. You've already set it aside. If you've already told your family, ditch them. Leave the house, go to the coffee shop, let them enjoy the clean house and get work done so that you're not distracted. Okay. Or, you know, host another one, plan another one, call up one of your preferred clients, call up one of your girlfriends. Hey, I was just about to do some facials. Why don't I come over there? I'll bring some protein balls and we'll do some facials. And guess what? Now you're not wallowing. Now you're using it as income producing activity. Okay. I don't know why, you know, some of us have been there. Maybe some of us haven't. No, we've all been there, you guys. Some fun things too that you can do is something like a mystery hostess event. You could do it a couple times a year. This is definitely an idea from ENVP Valerie Edwards. So you can invite everybody there And everybody who hosts, you're going to put everybody who orders, you put all of those orders into a host presentation. And at the event, someone is going to get all of the rewards. So everyone's ordering, and they'll each get tickets and draws and things like that to get the host rewards. So all of the rewards. I know we don't use the host rewards for our hostesses generally, but this is a special event that you host yourself. You invite your preferred clients, your friends, everybody's coming. And then you're going to gift the rewards to whoever wins. And this is how it works. So you can give them a ticket. So we do raffle tickets, right? So we want to make sure that everyone there, if they're going to be participating in the opportunity to get the rewards, that they are doing a minimum order. So one ticket for $100 order. If they put a minimum 500 QV order, they're going to get 5 tickets. So you could even do it in increments. Every $100 gets you a ticket. If they book a show or book a party for you, 5 more tickets, right? We want to increase that ticket amount because that's a big deal for us. If they host for us, get us into new networks. If they sign up as a new preferred client or consultant, they'll get 5 more tickets, right? So incentivizing them to host for us, to sign up with us, also, of course, ordering. If they can't make it, let them call in their orders too. They can call in and get the same chance to be a part of it, right? This also works for virtual events. And then follow up. This is another thing that we want to make sure we're doing during this season. Anything that Arbonne has that they have, you can let them know what we have, what's brand new. Is there anything that you want to try or sample? Get that in front of them. Full size as much as possible. We have our holiday line, but we don't use this as a replacement for what we've already been doing. We're always getting in front of people with the nutrition and always with the RA9 skincare. So just start adding some of the holiday line in there. And you guys, I really encourage you, remember, we are a service to people. So think about them, think about their families, think about their lifestyle, think about what they do and love, and how can we serve them in that? How does Arbonne fit into that? So if they have kiddos, let them try the baby line. If they've got a husband, send them some of the men's products to try and use for him. If they're very active, put in some of the phytosport. So just think about that, oh my gosh, they love makeup, or they're not really a makeup person. They would love the soft focus veil and just the mascara, different things like that. So think about each person individual versus a kind of a shotgun approach where you're just throwing something out and hoping it sticks, right? So really getting personal. And there are so many people, you guys, there are so many Arbonne consultants, but there are also so many other people in similar industries as us. We have to set ourselves apart, right? And that happens by being belly to belly, sharing with people, interacting with them, being a part of their lives in even little ways, even just knowing those little things about them. If their little kid's birthday or something like that, send them a message on Facebook. Oh my gosh, I saw it was Tyler's birthday. Give him a big hug for me, or whatever it is. Just be sincere and genuine, but be looking for those opportunities to be going above and beyond. Okay. And like Sarah said, tis the season to start a business. So getting in front of people, sharing it. Also take a look at your old, people who've been in your business before, but look at your clients as well. Look at people who order the most on a consistent basis. They are clearly already loving the product. So that is something where we have a gold mine already to tap into. And let them know about the free upgrades and the free goodies and the free this and the free that. And people are getting ready for Christmas and the holidays are coming. How many people do you know during the holidays start a new business, or they get a part-time job, right? They pick up a job at Starbucks, or maybe it's like a hostess job or something in the middle of the night they can do. Like, people are trying to find these different streams of income, and a lot of times it's pulling them away from their family. Gosh, driving Uber, oh my word, during the holidays, crazy sauce. So we have this beautiful opportunity where they can grow their business, they can serve people, they can be in a community of loving hearts and all of that. So realize what we have and what a gift it is. So as you are reaching out, think of that as well. And get in front of people. Go to those events that you're being invited to. And just put yourself out there. You want to, again, be the face of Arbonne to other people, right? And I don't mean when people come into you, you're like, hi, I'm Arbonne, right? No, we're normal. But we want people to, when they think of Arbonne, they think of us. And when they think of clean products, or when they think of a great business, and when they think of an awesome entrepreneur, they think of us. So really, again, set yourself apart. Something you can do as well to boost up your calendar is to have a customer or client appreciation night. This is a really great idea to do even in November, because it's, National Gratitude Month, Thanksgiving, all of that. Send them a handwritten note, invite them, make sure obviously you're getting RSVPs as well. When you're sending out your invites, I like to write, RSVP for address. That way I know they're coming, and they don't get my address until they're coming. But, putting things out there for them, more than just, carrots and hummus or something like that. We tend to keep it very simple, but for our customer appreciation night, we can do things like having healthy food out there, whether it's, a nice little appetizer, I guess, it doesn't have to be a full meal, but something more exciting for them, some different options. Maybe you have a massage therapist that that wants to come and do some free mini massages. You can hook them up with some free product for being your massage therapist that night. You can ask a makeup artist to come and do maybe a makeup demo, so making it a little bit more fancy than our normal, right? Because your clients have already been to something like that. So you want to just go above and beyond. We do mocktails. This is a fun thing to do as well. We have the holiday minis that we can get with qualifying orders on our orders. Start buying those, start getting those sets, and you can give those away at your customer appreciation, where everyone walks away with a mini. Even if they're not able to attend in person, maybe they're joining in virtually or something like that. Just send them a thank you for their loyalty. Again, setting ourselves apart. This is so helpful. And such a blessing, think about that. If you've ever been treated that way by maybe your real estate agent, or, I think it was Nordstrom's or something like that used to do cool things like that. I don't know, I didn't ever shop at Nordstrom. But you're earning people's business, and you really are earning their business. So don't think of it as just someone placing an order with you and you kind of following up here and there. Like, you are earning their business with every interaction. Of course, we know about healthy happy hours. So some fun things you can do to mix that up is, it's fall, maybe you get together and have a little demo where you're all making protein balls together, or hot soup and using the protein boost, or making acai bowls with the protein. I loved that idea. Again, this is Miss Valerie Edwards. Teach them how to do these things. Make a detox tea chai. We have our chai protein. I'm actually going to post, I have some protein recipes that I found for the chai protein to just make it more fun, and like pumpkin chai, and really just get into this season, have a lot of fun. It's October, so we can also do things like cosmetic graveyards. People come, they bring their junk makeup, right? Everyone has that. Well, I used to, not anymore because I have Arbonne now, but we have those, nasty like product drawers in our bathrooms, or our makeup drawers that you're like, I don't even know how long I've had that, or I got that for free in the mail or something. But for some reason, a lot of people hang on to that, right? I did, and I didn't even wear makeup. So what happens is they can bring their toxic stuff and put it in the graveyard. You can make this a little bowl with like a little rest in peace sign or something, and they throw their junk in there. And for every product they swap out, they get 20% off. And you can even say, drop 5 and pick up 5 and you get 35% off. So you're getting a preferred client discount or a consultant discount. If they're buying enough things, they're probably going to qualify to be a preferred client, and then it's going to be a free sign up, free shipping, free gifts. So it's better to go that way than to give away your discount. And then, with Halloween and stuff like that too, a fun thing to do is having a makeup demonstration. And I love doing this because I can invite a makeup artist that's not in Arbonne. Maybe there's somebody that I want on my team. Actually, that's usually who I invite. Hey, would you come and do a makeup demo? Because they're getting exposure for potential clients. And they're also, they're getting exposure to Arbonne and what we do, and so then you can share the opportunity. Gosh, this already is so much in alignment with what you're already doing. Why don't we take a look at the business? So it can work both ways. And then your clients are having a lot of fun learning some different looks. Maybe it's a Halloween look or something like that. Just make it fun. People love getting together. We've had such a busy it gets to be such a busy season. We want to just like get together and hang out, and it's getting cooler. And so we snuggle in and we have our pumpkin chai and get all white girl, basic white girl, during this time. It's totally not cold, but I'm here in my flannel in California. I'm like, oh, it's so snuggly. You could have a goals night in, right? That like, ooh, goals night in or something like that. So again, just have fun with it. People love having fun. And people are really going to go out of their way when you make them feel special. They're going to want to shop with you. They're going to want to be a part of what you're doing. And so as we move on to Christmas and things like that, we'll be putting out more ideas as we get closer to that. But just start thinking ahead of, people, introducing them to the holiday line. Let them know, that we have our new Christmas line coming out, whether you're having an RE9 presentation or nutrition, have some of that, have your holiday line out so people can see. And again, when they're thinking of Christmas shopping, they think of doing it with you and using their discount. So don't put this off and think, oh, it's too early. No, like we look at the stores, they already have Christmas stuff out. So we are in that industry as well. And so we do want to be ahead of that curve, and that they're thinking of us, and we are being proactive, right? And we're getting to know people too, so that when we reach out, we can remember, hey, so, how can I get you gifts for you, for your spouse? I know you were talking about, you're really close with your cousin or whatever it is. Again, you guys, we are in the people business. And so we are serving them. Something that's great to do too, as we get closer to Christmas, is having a cash and carry event. And that is simply by having full-size products for people to buy right then and there. Okay. So you might want to start building a little bit of I don't want to say stock because we don't build stock, but start building kind of a little bit of a cash and carry, so that maybe in, mid-November or something like that, when people come, they can just pick it up. Those gel eye masks, I say have those on hand all the time. It doesn't matter what season it is. People want to pick those up right away. They're like, oh girl, I need those now. So start thinking of those, and teacher gifts and stocking stuffers. So you're keeping this in your mind, but you're also helping get into the mind of other people that are coming to your events and things like that. Okay. So how are we going to do all this? Have a booking blitz. A booking blitz. You can Zoom in with your team. You can jump on and be like, okay, guys, we're going to get started. I love it. Val calls it a 2-hour tornado. I've heard, like a power hour, which is really fun, but a 2-hour tornado where like, this is all we're doing. You mute your phone. You're not answering messages. You're not checking your emails. You're just in the zone, right? As if you were sitting in your office and you could not do anything else but work. So go in and book these things. Another thing, I will post all these for sure, you guys, on the page. It's been a lot of fun getting different ideas from different NVPs and then kind of plugging in my own weirdness. But makeup matching, color matching. So I was just looking in my cabinet. I'm like, hey, my like really light color is not super used because of summer, and my really dark one is. So now I'm switching them because I'm getting whiter. And so it just reminded me, you guys, we're changing, our skin color is changing. So do a color matching session. Maybe it's 15 minutes where you just buzz around town and you plan it ahead of time, of course, with different people like, hey, I know fall is here, winter is here. You're probably a little bit lighter. Like, let's get together. Can I come over and do a color match with you? And you can get the sample cards, or you can get a couple of our colors that match, not match, but are kind of our general colors in the full size. So go around and do a color match with people and plan it out. Maybe it's like an hour or two block that's what you do that day. So that's another way to get in front of people. And then you can share the benefits of our products and different things like that. So again, it's a service, make it fun. Our goal is to service, expose, and extend our network, right? We're servicing our clients. We're servicing those around us. We're exposing people to the Arbonne opportunity, to the Arbonne standards, to our purity, and we're extending our network. So even though we're extending, reaching into our own networks, when you meet people, ask for those referrals, ask for those recommendations. If you know any real estate agents, they're always asking us for our referrals. And we're like, oh yeah, this person I know is hosting, or this person wants to sell their house, or this person is looking, right? We're the same way. So again, people might not give you any referrals, but maybe they give you one or two. And from those one or two, one of those could be your next national vice president. You just never know. So always ask for that referral. And I know this has really been a lot of information, and I'll open up for some questions if you guys want. But with these calls, review what we go through, review and decide what and where you're going to implement all of this. So looking at your calendar, looking at your, highlight the things like, okay, maybe it's not this, but it's that. Go through and start making a plan of what you're going to use right now. And these calls are only as useful as you make them by putting them into practice, right? So it doesn't really do anything for your business if you just sit and listen, but it's implementing it. Again, this is a yellow. Let's do some green after this, right? Some IPA. So with that, it looks like we have a lot of questions and things. So I'll open it up for questions if you guys have them. And I'm going to start reading through all of your comments because there's a whole hunk of them. So go ahead and unmute yourself if you have any questions. If not, hop off and get to work.
Is there a way to find out someone PC's password? I have several that have forgotten it, so they keep saying, "Oh, I'll call Arbonne," and then they don't order.
Oh, good question. They can actually go onto the site and write "forgot password," just like any other site, and then they'll get it emailed to them. Yep, super simple for them. Or you can do it yourself and then create a fake. No, you can't because then it will email them. Never mind. They'll get it emailed to them and they can change it to whatever they want. Yeah.
I have a question, Ruth.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just recently did a virtual party, and unfortunately the hostess wasn't very coachable and didn't really follow the way we do it with personal invites. She just mass invited, and I spoke to her 3 times about it.
Okay.
So nobody watched. I still did it all, but nobody watched or anything. So what do you do? Because you're supposed to have the raffle and everything, but nobody was even there, and now I can't get a hold of the hostess at all. She's gone. I'm okay. So
okay. But there's people invited, right? So you have all these people invited. So I would reach out to them with a personal message and just say, "Hey, I saw that so-and-so had invited you to the party. I just wanted to make sure I connected with you." And you can let them know we're doing a special raffle for anybody who wants to order. So you can go at it that way. But honestly, I would first just kind of get to know them and connect with them and see if there's anything, I know she invited you. Do you have any questions about healthy living, or how can I service you? Go on. I like to stalk people's Facebook page too and kind of get an idea of who they are. And then I can reach out to them more specifically. But you can absolutely let them know we do a raffle and it's going to be happening, in a couple of days, whatever it is, for anybody who places qualifying orders. Is there anything that you were thinking about getting? Right. And then you can also add them and ask them, I know you weren't able to join us. We're going to have another one and you can host it yourself. On Tuesday night, are you able to join us then? Right.
Okay.
And I kind of
friending all of these people because she literally invited 100, and I was oh, I don't want to just
right. Christy's yeah, extend your network. And if people say no to you, then people say no to you, right? If they don't accept your friend request, okay. But it's kind of like someone just handing you leads, and you didn't have to stand anywhere and look for them.
It's not weird if I just start friend requesting them all.
No. And then, you can let them know hey, I'm friends with so-and-so. I saw you were part of it and I would love to connect with you. It could be something as simple as that. Start the conversation. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Let's see.
I just want to say that was amazing. I had people texting me saying, "Thank you, Ruth and Sarah, for giving such practical things that they can not just the concept of we need a sponsor and we need activity, but how do you do it?" And I did write in there, you guys, they're just making the basics fun. The basics are always going to be the basics, the events, the one-on-ones, and the drop kits. But how can you make it fun? And during the holidays, during the season, people love to have fun. Love to have fun. And it works like this all the time. But if, for some of you who are new might be "Oh my gosh, that sounds like so many different variations of stuff." And it really isn't. At an event where you do you know, acai bowls, or they're talking about the different things, you still have our nutrition script. You just make an acai bowl before you start, you know, or you're going to do like, you know, cosmetic graveyard. You can do the cosmetic graveyard and then do the skincare event and then talk about your favorite makeup products at the end, you know, like, and go over all the makeup. So, and why makeup and skincare correlate. You know, you can have amazing makeup, but if you have terrible skincare, your skin's still going to break out, you know. So, you know, don't worry if you're like, oh my gosh, there's so many different ways. You know, no, it's really just making everything fun, but it's a way to be able to grab people's attention and to get them to come. If they weren't able to come to something else, they might go, oh my gosh, makeup and mimosas sounds so fun, or cosmetic graveyard sounds the best, or, you know, there's all these different ways. And I know there was a lot of questions. I don't know if you guys saw, but we have already pre-made invites on our team page, the Facebook page. If you go to photos and you go to albums, you're going to see invites there. And there's about 35 to 40 different images that you can take and you can edit and go through. I use the app Over, or I use the app Word Swag, and you can actually type in information on top of the pictures that are already on there and created for you. But besides that, you guys, like literally I do, you know, half of you were at the event on Tuesday because you guys are in Southern California, but we have Northern California. We have all different kinds of places, you know, Texas and New Jersey and New York and, you know, New Zealand and Taiwan and all this stuff. But the team that is exploding, you guys, like literally all they did is talk to more people about the business in a faster way. So like Sarah talked about earlier and like Ruth talked about earlier, if I was thinking about my month of October and I was getting all these ideas from Ruth and I was hearing the 200 from Sarah and I was hearing that a team of 51 new people, and I was like, okay, what do I do, right? Where do I go? Like, what do I do first? If I were you, and I am, because we're all consultants, right? We're all independent consultants. You're the same as me. I would do this, and this is what Sarah and Ruth are all doing. Write a list of 200 people and go talk to them, right? And with this list, I'm legit talking about the business for me, because that's what I want. I want to grow my team and grow my business. I'm talking about the business first. And then if they're like, nah, then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this nutrition challenge, then do this with me. This would be rad. Or, hey, will you host an event for me where I'm going to do I want to do cosmetic graveyards. So right when Ruth has the little post of all the ideas, have them written on the side. Remember that merry-go-round thought process we had? If you ask them about one thing and they say no, it doesn't mean you go with that no and you go, okay, thank you, and you hang up. If they're like, you know what, I don't really feel like the business is for me, no problem. Think about that merry-go-round. Okay, I have this nutrition challenge we're starting on the 5th. You know, why don't you do that? And I also have an event for this, and I have, you know, so if they say no, like keep them on that merry-go-round. You don't have to ask them a million questions in one conversation. You can ask them like 2 or 3, and if they're like, nah, they're like, okay, well, I'll keep you posted for next time. Sounds good. Then, you know, call them up later. Okay, oh my gosh, I have our meeting, come to our meeting. So, you know, I don't want you guys to be like, there's so many things. It's all the basic. It's events, one-on-ones, drop kits, grow your business, grow your network. That's all it is. And there's so many ways that we can have fun with it while we do it. So any other questions? I'm going to skedaddle, you guys. I'm not going to get off the call. I'm just going to get off the talking. So, the board, you guys, we're going to have the people who ended up making it on the board already. I'm going to have that up on the team page today with a picture. There's quite a few of you already, so I'm really excited. Remember, in October, November, December, get your name on the board for having 500 PQV each week. So if you had 500 PQV this week, you'll be on the board. You have 500 PQV in the next week, you'll be on the board. And if you get a new consultant. So then people who got new consultants, I'm just going to shout that out because you guys, that's where you want to put your massive, massive focus is new consultants. Myself, Ginger, Abby, whoop, whoop. So super excited. So we have the new sponsoring. That needs to explode. If you want to grow your business, you've got to grow your team. Legit, friends. You can grow your PCs all day long and you're going to make extra cashola, and that's great. But move those PCs into consultants if they look like they're interested or can be. And other people you're thinking about, get them to be consultants, because what what an amazing thing that we can live life with the most incredible people around us, and we get to do this together. And you guys, the world is changing, and companies are going to start closing down, and businesses are going to start changing. And we have online digital franchises where we serve people with products that are consumables. They run out and they have to be ordered again and again and again. So that's what's so amazing, is we have exactly what everybody needs. You need to speak that with confidence and speak that with excitement over people, because they need this, even if they don't get it yet. They will, and if they say no, it's not on you. It's because they don't understand how incredible this is and what an incredible opportunity is. So I'm going to give it back to the girls.
Okay, do we have any other questions? I think everyone's just like ready to rock and roll. What's that?
And Kimberly, is it
Buford? Yeah, in Texas.
Buford, you consultant too. Yay. So you guys, by the end of the month, we should all have sponsored at least 1, 2, or 3 new consultants, all of us. It shouldn't be that there's 3 or 4 new consultants. We all should be sponsoring 1, 2, or 3 each, minimum, if not more. Okay. So we should have like 60 to 70 to 80 to 100 to 200 new consultants. Okay. All right. I love
Awesome, you guys.
Ruth, close it out.
So rock it out with everything that you heard today. Again, review it, start mapping it out, plan it out, start inviting, start asking, getting on that track, you know, and that's how you're going to get new consultants, right? Is by exposing them to this gift. So like Christy said, invite them to the business and filter them wherever else they go if they're not joining you right away. So with that, have an incredible Saturday. Can't wait to see you on next week's call, and have so many more on this, because we're going to have so many more new consultants and teammates joining this beautiful business. So you guys, love you all. With that, we will see you next time.